Here we go to some rock crawling. Wait till you see this. First timer for me, and I loved it. Oh, we're at a crawling event with my buddy Triton, and we're crawling away.
It's not that kind of event, Nick.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Okay, we're here today in Barrie with Bill Hale. Bill, nice to meet you, buddy. What are we doing here? What's this all about?
This is a rock crawling event.
And what's that entail, actually?
Well, it's radio control rock crawlers. We come here, got a course set up for driving radio control rock crawlers, specific obstacle-driven kind of vehicles, and you know, we compete with them just like any kind of racers. You know, we have a point system, and you know, come out, have fun, have a competition.
See, I thought there were babies involved.
No, babies, drunken high schoolers, on and on, you know. Yeah, no, radio control.
It's radio control.
Radio control.
Crawling. Now, how long has this crawling been in existence now?
You know, it's been out for a couple of years. It's, you know, not been so popular here in Canada. It's been very large in the States, and it's only in the past year or two that it's really grown here in Canada. There's a lot of aftermarket support coming in from various companies, and there's a lot more companies now releasing, you know, rock crawlers, ready to run rock crawlers, almost ready runs kit, and so on and so forth. So it's becoming more available now here in Canada.
Okay, Bill, you were telling me there are different classes right now.
Yep.
Set out in front of us are 4 different classes.
Yes.
Show me the difference between all the classes.
All right, here we've got the scale, the 1.9 class. These trucks look like real trucks. They perform like a real truck. They have the same resemblance. You have leaf springs, you have real truck chassis in these trucks. Some have interiors. You have all the scale accessories, you know, golf clubs, coolers, sleeping bags, gas tanks. They're built to look like a real truck, when they're driving on the course. They're not near as capable as the competition stuff, but they just look really good. And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
It's all
show
about
and go, I guess.
That's right, show and go. They look great on the shelf and on the course.
Now, these ones here?
This is your standard spec 2.2 class crawler. This is a 12.5-inch wheelbase, center to center, inside of a 12.5-inch track width. This is our base competition level. Above this, we go to the 2.2 Outlaw.
Now, they look similar.
They look similar. The difference, if you'll notice, your wheelbase can be up to 14 inches in an Outlaw.
Yeah, and I can see the extra 2 inches in the back, yeah.
You can come up to 14 inch in the 2.2 Outlaw, and you can run a rear steer on an Outlaw truck. You're not allowed to run a rear steer in 2.2.
Oh, so these wheels actually here.
In the rear, they actually steer just the same as the front.
Just like the front.
That's right.
Which helps you obviously get over the rocks.
Helps you get around the course better. It's all.
Now, are the tires any different? Because I notice here when we're with the scale, the tires are a lot
these are
smaller.
Scale 1.9 tires they're generally smaller than a 2.2 tire. These are designed for rock crawling. These are brought out specifically for rock crawling.
Which are very soft.
Very soft, compound, pliable. The foams are all designed for it. The trucks are built for being on the rocks. Not so much as this is, built to just look nice and still be capable, but not near as capable as these.
So you might have to use a little different modified course compared to these guys right here because they're the higher skill level. Now, looking at this, looks like plain old monster truck
Yes,
to me.
it does look like a monster truck. Underneath, not so much. Underneath, same kind of idea as the 2.2 stuff, just a lot larger.
Okay.
You're still, 4-link suspensions, front and rear. Lots of travel.
With the rear steering as
Still
well?
with rear steering. They're the unlimited class. You can pretty much do what you want in that class, and they're huge.
Yeah, and obviously because we have bigger tires, it's easier to go over the rock.
You can go over almost anything with these things.
What are the basic rules of crawling?
Basic rules, your reverse. If you reverse, you get a point on your point system. If you roll over, it's worth points, 10 points. If you have to pick your truck up and reposition it, it's worth 10 points.
So the least points.
It's like golf.
It's like golf,
right? He with the lowest score at the end of the day is the winner.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it based on time as well? Is there any time?
Right now, we don't do a time system. Mm-hmm. You know, we just want everybody to come out, have their fun, run their course. If we did a time thing, people sometimes might not get the course done in time. We want everybody to come out, have their fun, do the course, and have a good day.
So, like when I'm looking at it here, you got the tennis balls cut in half. So those guys have to stay in between those areas.
In between the golf balls or the tennis balls.
What are the white ropes for?
That is a boundary line. There's a boundary line. We got to keep inside the boundary lines.
And also that you get points taken off from that as well.
Yes.
Now this is basically, you can see the obstacle. It's the outlaw, right? This is the division they're in. You can see they got a progress point, a backup, so that you'll get minuses for backups. And you can see how many backups he did here, how many gates that he missed, right? He did a rollover touch, right? A reposition, a repair, a timeout, and they also give bonuses out too, right? And then he'll add all that up and he'll give them a total for the score at the end. Bill Hale's going through that difficult part there. He's trying not to flip it to make that turn. And you can see, folks, how they work it. He's going very slowly there. And there he goes. Looks like he had a little problem getting through that one corner, and he got caught up on that hub there. He's got to try to make that over that last rock there.
Yeah.
And look at that suspension turn, folks. You can see it, how the truck actually looks like it's twisted.